Alright, everyone, I'm home after my first card market, or not card market, card show ever. Um, I I don't really know which order to do this in. Overall verdict, slightly disappointed. Um, and it has nothing to do with the card show itself. It was just what to say. I guess it's more the state of TCG, current TCG, than anything else. Um, because there was a lot of people, and that was fine, and had a decent amount of fun just going around. But I found out of like 100 stalls, there was 5 with Magic the Gathering. And I went there for Magic the Gathering, and you guys have all the cats on you right now. So can you, Kitty? I'm trying, Kitty. I'm trying. I'm trying. Can you not? Can we not right now? I love you, but no. I love you, but no. I love you, but no. Oops. There we go. All right, let's just see here. Okay, so this is my Magic the Gathering list, and it is 23 pages of things I need to cross off, and I have, you can see up here, I have 129 crossed off out of 769, out of 1008 from Wilds of Eldrain. That does not include the Commander set. That does not include the Enchanting Tales set. It is purely the main set with all the stamps and so on. 23 pages of cards. Here is my binder with the... I didn't open it. Oh my gosh. My binder with the cards. Oh my god, now I'm throwing... God dang it. I know I've definitely paid more than I probably should for some of them, but I've also, like you see here, we have these pages of cards, so lots of cards to still get. I'm not going to place any in it right now because I made a huge blunder with right here. You see, 2 empty pages. I have accidentally placed everything from beyond this point. See, it's Candy Grapple, so from... Is that 83? From number 83, which is... Let's see, page... Bum, 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 bum. 48. Here we go. From here. From this one on, that is... What? 1, 2, 3... 5 pages out of 23. So 18 pages worth of cards. I have placed 1 page off. Beautiful, right? Typical. Hey, kitty, you scared the hell out of me. Oh my gosh. No, cat, I love you, but no, not right now. Alright. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do. I got some more lands and stuff, but yeah, I'm not gonna put any of the new cards in before I think the end would be somewhere around here. I don't have any of the last couple of pages, but I believe there's space for 1,260-ish cards. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that fits with 5, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I count wrong? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so 16 times 2, 32 times 40. Let's see, 32, 3, 20, 640, 1280. So 1,280 cards fit in here. There's 1,008 Wilds of Eldrain. That leaves me like 200 and something. So I'm gonna see. I don't know. Maybe I'll put Enchanting Tales in it. I don't know if I want to do the commander of the Enchanting Tales. We'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do with that. So, but let's take a look at all the cards I got. So, apparently, for some reason, Wilds of Eldrain is widely unpopular because I found a ton of other things, like a ton of Bloom Barrow. I know that was very playable recently. There was a hi kitty. There was a huge amount of Eldrain, and I got some of it, but I gave up after a while because I haven't actually sorted my Eldrain stuff, so I don't know what I have. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This is the commander. These are the... Oh, that's Eldrain. These are the Enchanting Tales. This is Eldrain, which I will get to eventually. So I grabbed some of them, especially if I found like foils, because I don't have a ton of Eldrain. We got more of this. I haven't actually sorted anything except... Oh, that was not something I should have had there, I think. Okay, I hope that was okay. I should probably... I got this one, which is one of the more expensive ones for the Enchanting Tales, which is nice. It's not the most expensive one, but it's, you know, Enchanting Tales got kind of expensive. Eldrain, let's see. Commander. Enchanting Tales. Eldrain. Enchanting Tales. Eldrain. Enchanting Tales. See, I got a lot more. Oh, and then this is for something else. Don't mind this. Then we got this one, which I needed. Enchanting Tales. This one, Enchanting Tales, this one, and this one. Alright, let's double check I didn't like double buy some of these Enchanting Tales ones because I was so confused. And these aren't the same because one of them is foil. And this aren't the same because one of them is foil. I'm pretty sure I have this Raid Bombardment. I wasn't sure about these, so yeah. I was kind of the, like, if I don't get them today, I'm gonna have to get them some other time, so let me just get them while I'm at it. But I don't actually know how many of these I have. So I know I have Doubling Season. I know I have Parallel Lives. But yeah. And I have none of the commanders, so I got the ones I found there. It's only 3, it looks like. And then like half the cards are Wilds of Eldrain. I got a decent amount, so let's just take a look at them again. It was really nice having this whole list. And of course, I forgot a pen. Of all things, I forgot nothing except a pen. So I couldn't even sit down and like cross them out while I was at the show, so I could like check it. So I had to, every time I found a new place with new things, I had to check this pile for doubles, which was really annoying. I'm really happy I got some of the. Is that the pre-release? I don't actually know which stamp this is. There's let's see. So there is the pre-release foil, the normal card, the Planeswalker stamp, and the Planeswalker stamp foil. And I don't know which one this is. So yeah, these aren't dollars. These are Danish crowns. Just so you aren't freaking out about it. Oh, that was a commander. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. For a card show, 28 of the 1,000 cards I'm looking for, no, it didn't feel like I found a lot. And it was so weird because I found a ton of Eldrain, like a ton of it. And they weren't that far apart in releases, were they? I also found a ton of Blue Barrow and a ton of 40k, like newest sets. And the guy I talked to, he was like, one of the guys I talked to, he was like, yeah, I don't have a lot of Wilds of Eldrain because it's the newest set, but there was tons of even newer sets. We're talking like 24, 23, I believe. Wilds of Eldrain's from 21, 22. Oh, 23. But there was like still newer sets. So that was, yeah, a little bit disappointing. But not having Wilds of Eldrain was not the disappointing part. The disappointing part was the amount of Magic the Gathering stalls. I could really feel today the whole scalper issue. Because I don't think a lot of the vendors there were like scalpers, but the like huge markup on Pokemon made it so that like 75+% of the entire show was Pokemon. And that's not like an overestimate. I think that might be lower. There was a decent sized section of sports cards. Like if we lump all of the sports into one, there was a corner of that. There was more sports cards than there were Magic the Gathering. And I know nobody who collects sports cards. I found more One Piece stalls than I found Magic the Gathering. I only saw like one or two vendors with Yu-Gi-Oh. I saw one vendor who had a few other random things, and I really appreciated it. Everyone I talked to were really nice. I have noticed that out of all the trades I made, I brought a few high cards from my old collection to trade in for these things. And I noticed that one of the two, I made two trades where I was meant to get money back, 150 Danish crowns, which is like 122 US dollars or something like that. Not 122, $22. So not the end of the world, but one of them have not gone into my account, which is a little sus. And I believe, I haven't checked yet, I think it was the vendor, because I made two trades. One was with a vendor, and it was kind of early in the day. It was like first in the day, and I don't see that transaction on my account. So I'm thinking it's one of those where you need X amount of business days for the money to go through, because that's often how it is with businesses. I cannot think, because I'm fairly certain both trades. The other trade was just a random person I found in the like trade section. I'm pretty sure he's the one I have the coin from, because the time fits better with his. It was like almost midday. I have that transaction, and I think that fits. The amount also fits, because he seemed like he would trade like it was like 149.27 Danish crowns or something like that. And I saw that he had done other like very specific. He didn't round up on a different trade, whereas I think the vendor were more likely to round up to 150. Or round down. I don't know exactly which. But I'm gonna give it a few days, and then I'm gonna see if the money comes in or not. Or then I'll just have to find the vendor, or like just write it off. It's not like it again. It's like $22. It's not the end of the world, okay? It's not the end of the world. It's annoying, but not the end of the world. I met a few of my club goers, like Pokemon club goers. Not the ones I expected to meet, but I met some. And then I met a random person from another networking group I participate in, and that was really fun. So, what is this? Does this make any sense to me? I don't see this. It's not showing any of my cards. I'm gonna have to watch the video back to see if it shows any of my actual. I don't know how to blur things. I don't know how to block things. Oh, that's so annoying. All right. I don't know. As far as trades goes, I'm really happy with it. I got I don't know how the prices of all this would be in US, but I think those who are familiar with Magic would be like, okay, that's like a decent amount of money. It's like I traded for at least like 200. I would guess somewhere between 220 and 300 US dollars today. I directly spent around 1,000. I should have gotten back at least 300, and then traded for 500 in one trade, probably like another 200 to 300 in a different trade. Because they took the Berserker, and I believe the Berserker was like, it was like 20-ish euros, so that's 100 and something, and then the other things kind of doubled. Yeah. I had some good trades. I met some nice vendors. I had no issue with anyone. Um, there were a few that was like a little apprehensive about trading. But I wasn't like pushing them for trades. I was making it clear that I'm fine paying, but if I could trade, I would definitely like that, especially because I don't have that anymore. I had some really high paying cards. They weren't high paying, like 60 something euros was the highest one. I had a foil Praetor's Grasp from the original Phyrexia set. I really like the Phyrexian sets too. So many memories, but I'm not gonna collect them. I'm collecting Eldrain because of I'm collecting Eldrain because of the fairy tales. I appreciate the fairy tales. So that's why I collect this, because it's the fairy tales we grew up with, H.C. Andersen, Brother Grimm, all of those. So yeah, it was really cool. It's a really cool set. I did check this, and there was some expensive cards in there. I don't know what to do with it. I saw one at like $1,000, several of them, and hundreds and thousands of dollars, which is crazy. So yeah, I'm getting what I can of this, but I might not finish it. So yeah, that was my card market. Card market. Oh my gosh, no. My cards show, my first card convention, whatever, Nordic card show. First time I experienced that. Hey, kitty. Oh, kitty. Both of them are right here, participating. Right, honey. Hi, baby. Oh, and you? Do you want pets? Lick. Oh, lick. Good kitty. Oh, good kitty. Oh, yeah. All right. I think that's. I don't know if I have anything else. Like overall, vendor experience. It's hard to, because again, it's hard to really put a proper like rate on it, because all the vendors I interacted with were great, but having to walk around this slide, kitty, we don't want that on the camera. God dang it. There we go. We know it's happening, but we don't want to see it, I completely lost my thread. I was in there for I left home at 7:10, 7:15-ish. I arrived at a parking lot at 7:50-ish. I had a pit stop and stuff before then. And I waited on the parking lot for a while because I didn't want to go. It opened at 9 a.m. and I arrived before 8, and I was like, you know what? I'm in good time. I got a parking spot. So at 8:50, I left the car to go stand in line. Turns out I was at the wrong place, right? Great, beautiful, typical me stuff. So that was great. So I just sat there for an hour doing nothing. Or I didn't do nothing. I was pricing my cards. I sat there for an hour doing nothing, and then the entrance people were like, yeah, this is not the entrance for guests. This is game box. This is for people with computers and games and stuff. I don't know. I wasn't participating in that part. So I left the place and I drove around the entire area. We are talking kilometers, several kilometers, in a circle 3 times before I found a parking spot, because every time I passed a place where there was parking spots, it was either the wrong place or it was a place where I couldn't turn, where it was like forbidden turns. So it was really difficult finding a spot. Then I parked when I finally got there, and I parked at the wrong place and had to walk all the way over there. On my way home, I at least accidentally walked out the right place, so I got to the parking lot where my car was. I forgot where I parked it, so I couldn't find my car. I had to like walk in a snake, in a snake up and down all the parking lots until I found it. It was a mess. I'm really tired right now. My head, it's like, what time is it? It's like 3 p.m. or something. I left around 2. So I was there from, if we count from the point I left my car at the right place, it was like 9:10, I think. So from 9:10, so from 9 to 14, that's 5 hours of card show and people and interacting with strangers and stuff. It did help having some noise canceling headphones. But yeah. Oh, I don't know if we showed this. These are for a, oh, that didn't sound good. What was that? These are for a mana project. For like a mana mural. I have a whole bunch of them. So yeah. Regardless, I'm so busted right now. I'm so tired. Oh, I wanna sit down and have fun sorting through this. Let me, just for fun, let me take a look. Yeah, I hurt everywhere. Ah. I think that's 160 cards. 16 spaces. I saw something interesting. So I want to research it before I buy it. I saw a do you want to look at kitties? We can look at kitties. I saw a I saw it was like a TCG, but it was from no, stop kitty. It was from like W something SPCA. You know, the animal organization. So they have a TCG, and I wanted to research it. Because if that is a charity TCG, I'm buying that. I'm buying something from that because it was, first off, the cards were really pretty. It was animals, which most people love. It was like really, it was a cute card set. So I kind of want that. I think maybe I could tell my brother and then say I wish for like a box in birthday present. It's a little bit much, but he can combine with mom or dad or both. We'll figure it out. My birthday is until August, but if it's a charity, I think, yeah, I'm gonna buy it if it's a charity. If it's not, I'm probably still gonna buy it, but I want to know if it's a charity before I do. It would be really, really cool if it is. So yeah. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Because I'm as per usual, I'm very disjointed. Um, is there anything else? I don't think so. Like, it's such a mixed experience from the day because every vendor was cool, every person was like really great. But the whole like walking around for hours and only seeing Pokemon, that was disheartening. It was so disheartening. And I know it's because and a lot of the all the vendors I bought from had multiple things, so they felt like TCG shops because they had like Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh and they had everything. Um but finding vendors that were only Pokemon, it felt very trendy in the wrong way. You know what I mean? Um and I felt like I saw several we're buying your collection stations. But a lot of it was like only Pokemon. Like there was a whole section of those and it was just Pokemon. And it's just it didn't feel right. It felt very not right. So I don't know what to really say or do about it. It's disheartening. Um, I'm sure people would feel similar as I do about it. It's great that there's Pokemon. It was great that there was a lot of kids having fun, and but it's just I don't know. It felt very when I see all these things and it's just Pokemon cards and slabs and Pokemon cards in these like big expensive like there are no bulk and stuff. It was just if I see a stall with no bulk, it doesn't feel right, you know? It there's something that feels off about it, and I just seeing TCG shops with only Pokemon, it's sad, you know? It's really sad. So that is my overall experience. Every vendor I interacted with were great. They were very sweet. They were patient. They were um I'm not the biggest haggler, so I have no idea if I got a good value. I know had I bought these on Card Market, all of these cards, had I bought them on Card Market, I would have gotten a lot better price. No, kitty. If you want my hand, it's over here. Can I take this? Thank you. Yeah. I would have gotten a lot better price on like this. If I look this up, it's probably not gonna be 10 DKK. It's probably gonna be like 2, maybe 3. But it's just easier slapping a 10 on it. Because it's like we have one of our denominations is a 10. So it's like it's an easy to do, and then if you get 10 you have 100, which is a bill rather than a coin. So it's just it's kind of like having a coin offer, you know, buying one of these. So I'm not gonna check the prices. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I don't feel cheated except for maybe not getting the 150, but I'm gonna give it a few days. It might just not show up right now. I only feel cheated in the sense that it was like Pokemon, 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 and I was not there for Pokemon today. I could have. I had a list of Pokemon things I really wanted, but it's not I was not there for Pokemon. I think the Pokemon things I want is easier to get outside of a card market because I need a lot of bulk and I need a lot of like cheap EXs. Um so yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I guess that's it. Overall I had fun with the part I participated in, but walking around was disheartening. Um so And it sucked that there was no Wilds of Eldrain, but that's no one's fault. That's just me collecting a dumb set, I suppose. So, yeah. I guess that's it. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll catch you some other time, and I'll see what I do then. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Probably go back to opening something. I still have I have a booster box of Aquatic Invasion, I believe, from Battle Spirit Saga. So I have that. I have some Lego things I can do. I have more of the 4D builds, but I'm gonna lay off those because that Bulbasaur took forever. Yeah, so I think that's it. You guys have a great weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.